everyone, and welcome to Behind the Nail Pros for the September issue. We're here with Beth Fricke, who did the nails for our cover. It's so nice to have you here.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
We had a good time because we were on set that day, not only doing the cover, but also all of the inside looks for the corresponding story. And we were featuring the fall nail polish colors that were some beautiful jewel tones. Any favorites?
I always like the blues, especially with a little green in them.
And we had so many of those, plus they're all different depths of color and different types of glitter and shimmer and sequins. It's a fun color palette for the fall. You're an expert editorial manicurist. Tell us a little bit what it's like working on set.
Well, it's different every day. Some days I'm on the floor and some days I'm under the table. Some days there's 3 of us working on the celebrity at a time. Sometimes we can just pull it off with 2. Some celebrities can only let 1 person touch them at a time. It just depends who you're working with, where you're working. Are you indoors or outdoors? Is there light? It's just different every day.
And you have to be ready to be on your toes and work quickly and be flexible.
You have to walk in the door not knowing what you're doing and be able to make it happen, whatever it is.
Do you have any tips for people who are looking to get into this kind of business?
Run away. No, it's very difficult because the editorial, which gets you the advertising, which actually pays the bills, the editorial doesn't pay hardly at all, at least not enough to support yourself. And you have to do years and years and years of that to get the stuff that does pay. I'm actually still working on that. It sounds like it's a really glamorous, wonderful job, and it is very cool, like I do have to admit. But you trade off that coolness for the income. So it depends how stable you want your life to be.
Different that you can tell our readers about working on set than working in a salon in terms of technique and polishing, drying, etc.?
As for the manicure and the polish, it's really the same on set or in salon. Gels are really hard to do on set. It's much easier to do gels, nail art, actually just about anything when you have a table and their undivided attention. Typically on set, not only do you not have their undivided attention, you're competing with 3 or 4 other people and a cell phone and a computer and a tablet, and it just gets a little crazy. A salon is a much more controlled environment where you actually are just working one-on-one with the hands, which is really kind of great.
What about any secret tips? Do you have any?
I find scrubbing the nail with acetone or scrub fresh before you polish to get all that oil off. Letting the polish dry a little bit between coats, even just with the whip of a fan. But if you dry the polish between the coats, then it's almost completely dry when you're done.
about, for instance, when you were working on our shoot, there were multiple polish changes throughout the day. How do you deal with that?
It's difficult because doing that many polish changes on one person takes a lot of toll on the nail, and they'd get a little sensitive by the end of the day. But you just keep going and use a lot of oil in between to replenish all that harsh acetone you're using.
How is it working with celebrities? Is it different than your regular client?
I don't think so. As long as you respect them and their wishes and their needs, then it's all the same. I have clients that are just as fussy as some of the celebrities. Most of my clients, most of my celebrities are really wonderful, normal people that just need a good manicure.
Seen some really gnarly nails on anybody?
Oh, yes. Yes. But, you know, it's hard to get to the salon when you're working 20-hour days in 3 different cities. So you just give them the love they need and hopefully send them out looking better than when they came in.
Excellent PC answer.
When you work with celebrities, they have to be PC answers.
Thank you so much for coming in and doing the nails for us. The images turned out so beautifully and the colors were fabulous. And as always, you were a pleasure on set. So thank you.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to play with some new colors.